Hello, this is David Dean, and it's been a long ride, but we are finally here at Steel Wool Sid. This is awesome. This is a very different constructor. I'm really not sure if I like him yet or not. Got to get in and get some gameplay with him, which I am going to be doing, and I will put the time of the gameplay down in the first comment that I'll pin. Just to let you know, and I hate they put the description at the end instead of the beginning, but Steel Wool Singer that uses hardware to drop kinetic beats. Okay, that really doesn't give us too much. What he really focuses on is doing damage with a hammer type weapon and his decoy. And just going through his abilities really quick here. Kinetic overload is something I really don't focus on too much with other constructors, but with this one, this is your main power. Everything goes back to kinetic overload. Cooldown 0.1 seconds, damage 73,820 energy damage when this goes off. Damage type is considered plasma as well as energy. Critical hits with hardware melee weapons trigger a kinetic overload. That is what you're focusing on. You want to be getting as many critical hits as possible. And you'll see that with my setup with my support squad and with the weapon I'm using. With hardware melee weapons, trigger kinetic overload, dealing additional damage and knockback to the target. And then you get additional powers later on. Kinetic overdrive. Kinetic overload affects multiple targets within a half tile radius, which is great. He does have his standard constructor base, but he doesn't have anything that improves the base constructor base. So really not using him that much to defend the objective. He is out there smashing with his hammer. Lightweight increases hardware attack speed by 24%. That is just awesome. And why I keep saying hammer instead of hardware, his 8th power, hammer critical chance, increases hammer critical rating by 18. Once again, upping that crit chance, upping your chance to do the kinetic overload for that massive damage. And then he gets his decoy, which is awesome because if you're going to be doing melee attacks, he can throw down the decoy, everything goes to attack the decoy, and he can just sit there pounding on him. 12 going, decoy lasts 2 seconds longer. Great for the reasons I just said. 15 software increases hardware heavy attack energy efficiency by 150%. So you can be using that more often, mainly when you got a group of them all standing around your decoy, waiting for, on the decoy stun. When decoy is destroyed or expires, it creates an explosion that deals impact and stuns enemies for 1.5 seconds. Decoy no longer can be destroyed. Propane can be thrown at it. Smashers can charge it. It stays up for a limited time, but when it's done, it will explode and stun the targets. Once again, making it easier for you to just pummel them with your hammer. You do get Bull Rush. It does 66,758.9 blunt physical damage. It is a decent ability, but with no perks added on it, it's just, yeah, kind of there. Kinetic Overdrive. When Kinetic Overload is triggered, it affects targets. We already talked about that in a half tile radius. And then Maximum Overload, increasing damage of Kinetic Overload by 310%. That is just awesome. Now, I don't have, actually before like 15 minutes ago, I didn't have any melee weapons leveled up, but I had been waiting and holding on to this one, the Dragon Fist, just in case I ever had a constructor who could use it. It is a hammer, it is hardware, and what I went with on my perks, just to show you what my choices were and why I went with what I went with double crit rating for the exact reason I stated going through the hero. Every time he can do that kinetic overload is decided by how many crit hits he gets. So the crit rating is up to 61%. And then I got more damage because the increased damage is on its base damage. And then also increased fire, I don't get a choice on that. I also don't get a choice on this one, which I really don't like. Damage to stun, staggered, and knocked down targets. There will be times this 30% will be applied. but there's a lot of times it won't be, which I don't really like all that much. And then finally, for the 6th perk, landing 5 hits in a row on a single target causes a small explosion, damaging enemies in half tile. Don't like that perk either, just because the only thing I'm going to be hitting 5 times in a row will be smashers. Everything else I better be killing within that time. So just to let you know what we got, and I just really didn't have any other melee hammer weapons to use. So pressing on, what setup I'm going to go with here is going to be, of course, we got Sid, and really had to hunt for ones to help him out. And I'm not sure how Sarah would affect with her ability damage 20% on the kinetic overload, but I really want to get that crit rating up. And if you have Guardian, hammer critical chance increases crit rating with bunt melee by 18. So just upping that chance to get that crit hit. And then here we're going to go with, and I saw this one a long time ago and haven't had a chance to put it to use. And if I decide to keep playing this hero, then I'll level up these two just to get my shield and health higher. But here, Corrosion. Critical hits from melee weapons deal 15% of hit damage every second for 3 seconds while reducing movement speed by 30%. Sounds great. So everything, once again, this is based on crit hits. This increases crit hits. His main damage is based upon getting crit hits, and my weapon is based on maxing my chance to get crit hits. So let's go in there and see if we can get a couple crit hits. And it really doesn't matter which one we go into. We're going to go into solo. Sorry. Brain's running a little bit slow just because it has been a long day grinding this out. And let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep those. So we got our turret and heals if we need them. I believe, level 88, and we're going into a level 100 mission because I really don't like it when people show off weapons or heroes in missions that are much, much lower than what you're trying to show off, because it doesn't show off what it can actually do. And so, unless you're normally doing missions 20 levels lower than yourself. So, get this going. First thing we got to do is craft that hammer. And I got to get used to this thing. But it definitely is something different. I've been saying for a while they need a hero that specializes in the baseball bat, since they keep putting it in the store all the time. And let's see here what weapons we want to run with. We got the RPG. Actually, I'm going to keep it kind of as is. And let's go ahead, and that can take the place of the double barrel. So we got the hammer, which looks pretty awesome. That is the crit, normal swing. Let's go find some husks to go slam their heads around. And I am loving the new biodome. It is just great. I loved researching all the bunkers and killing all the rubber duckies that they got floating around in the water. And just a fun time. And wow, usually when I jump in, I get attacked immediately. There we go. We got some down here. Unfortunately, we got a fire weapon, and we're going to start off against water. And we even got a smasher. So, hey, if you're going to go, you might as well start off big. So let's go ahead and put that down. Oh, we stun them right away. And that is getting that crit hit. And now they're stunned from the decoy. Got him down to about half. And oh, he finally got an attack off on me. And we got a little bit before the decoys back up. I like using the bull rush as a quick escape. And he's coming right at me. Oh, did not want to do that. We'll put that down again. And let's see, what are we getting for hits? 7,000. That ain't much at this level. But man, it stuns them left and right. Take them down. Yeah, we got him. And once again, that was, and reason for the low health is, the low damage, is that we are using a fire weapon on Water Husk. Awesome. And this guy's just sleeping over here. Alright, I need to go test this out on a normal one, but right there he's stunned from just one hit. Can we keep him that way? Yeah, he never once had a chance to do anything. We kept him stunned non-stop. And let's go against a normal Husk. Ah, don't want you. Yeah, that is the problem I have with melee attackers in this game. One hit took her out. Is on bees. Don't like bees. And we're just getting some health back. And we got more bees up here. And wow, that drops me in a heartbeat. Can I get close enough to attack? Whoa! 2 bees down. The Husky Husk down to half health. Oh yeah. So, that is going to be such an issue on this. I'm actually really enjoying the damage. There, 47,000. Once again, doing a Water Husk, so a lot less. Although it did get 37 there. And the decoy's recharging pretty darn good right now. And once again, can we one-hit him? Yep. Normal Husk, just one hit. Shoot, I'm taking out 2 or 3 of them with a single hit. And just barely alive. 977. Ouch. Oh, you gonna come over here? Boom, baby. 47. So not too bad. This thing is actually a great weapon just as long as you stay away from the bees. And decoy seems to have a decent recharge on it, so you can keep using it. That would be an interesting one. Let's see what we get with this taker. 23, 2 hits. 3 hits. I need a 4th hit to take him out. And we got a blaster after us. Give him a second. All done blasting. Go for the power hit. Didn't do that much. Ooh, 47 there. And the decoys. Recharge. Love it. Oh, they finally got me. Once again. Range attackers. Against melee attackers, this thing is awesome. And mainly if you were at the end of a trap tunnel just taking out smashers coming through, you could definitely have a fun time with this thing. But, oh, she survived. No crit hit on her. Whoa. Yeah, when this thing crit hits with that kinetic overload, it is just massive. Alright, one more time. Let's see what we get here. Boom, he's down. He's at half health, stunned. And there, he's down. What does he have for health? He was almost full. One more hit. Down. So yeah, this can actually be a lot of fun. You just got to know when to use it. Got to learn my range. Hey, it's one of the new Zapper guys. I want to play with him. Boom. Oh, off the edge of the cliff. He's still alive, though. The stun time on it is pretty decent. Stop backing away. And he's toast. Another time. I think that was another one about 47,000. So once again, I'm level 88. And my scores, offense is not that large. I could put almost everything towards tech, towards traps. So if you are using this, chances are you're going to be doing more damage than I'm doing with it. But I definitely wanted to show off this new Mythic Constructor. I think he's just pretty darn awesome. I'm definitely going to be playing with him. And as I said, his Constructor base, not all that great. Just goes out, I think, 3 tiles. And nothing extra special on it. But yeah, he can definitely do some decent damage with a hammer. So take care. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Let me know how you would set them up differently with your support and tactical slots, and what weapon you think would be the ultimate weapon for this new Mythic Constructor who specializes in hardware and hammer damage. So have a great one. Take care.